everybody, and welcome back to another episode of In Between the Lines. I'm Maddie Hawley.
And I'm Gavin O'Leary.
Well, let's get right to it.
Starting off with the football, football is currently 8-1 and ranked number 1 in 5A. They play Crater tonight for the first round of playoffs, who are ranked number 16 with a 4-5 record. Today we have junior Mark Weipert, who's on the team.
So you guys secured that number 1 seed for playoffs. How did you guys work for that spot during the season?
It's definitely just every day, making sure we're showing up to practice, working hard, and doing everything we can to better ourselves each day and each week. And that's just how it played out for us.
And how are you guys preparing for your playoff run, kind of like in and out of practices?
Big thing is just getting healthy right now. We got a lot of guys kind of coming back from injuries. So that's a big thing for us. But, yeah, just every week, just continuing to work as hard as we can and do everything we can.
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, now on to boys soccer. Now, they were ranked number 16 via OSAA, but they won their first playoff game against number 4 Woodburn, and they will play in the quarterfinals against Corvallis on Saturday, and I believe that's at Corvallis. So today we have Senior Tyler with us.
That's impressive, that win. Pulled off a great upset. How are you preparing for the next game?
I think with Corvallis coming up, it's going to be on the road over at their place. It's going to be a tough game, tough environment. We're really just trying to get in the right headspace and be prepared mentally for it.
Awesome. Second question, what were the team's goals for the playoffs?
I think we really just try to take it one game at a time, as much as we do look forward to the state championship. We just try to look at the team we have in front of us, because if we don't, then that's not going to play out well for us.
I agree with that. Thank you for coming on the show today. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Volleyball, they were ranked number 6 in 5A, but unfortunately today they lost in the first round of playoffs against the 3-seed Crater. So they will play in the consolation bracket tomorrow at Forest Grove High School at 8 a.m.
Now into girls soccer. Girls soccer is ranked number 1 in 5A with a 13-2 record. They played their first round of playoffs on Halloween against West Albany and won 7-0. They play in the quarterfinals tomorrow at home at 4 o'clock against Canby, the Cougars. Here we have Ashlyn Ring here. She's a senior and on the team.
So since you guys are playing a lead team who you guys have already beat, are you guys like changing your game plan at all for that, or are you just gonna go for like the same thing you did?
Well, we were able to reflect on what worked and what didn't for our last game against Canby, and we were able to build upon that as well. So I think we're going to be more comfortable with a offensive style, and then while also keeping our defense disciplined and ready for anything that they might bring out too, because we have a target on our back. They want to beat us. So.
And how are you preparing like for Canby and the rest of the playoff run?
Rest of playoffs are likely going to be, we might play Summit. So that was a pretty hard game last year, so we have to physically and mentally prepare for that.
A fun game.
Yeah, it was it was like 4 inches of snow. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think everyone's really excited for the rest of playoffs. It's been a super great season. I personally am so excited.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Go Cats!
Woo!
Lastly, we have cross country. They have their state meet at Lane Community College. And we will be there to celebrate a good season and have fun and win.
Run fast.
And that's on God.
Fun and win. Run fast, and that's on God.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of In Between the Lines. I'm Maddie Hawley.
And I'm Gavin O'Leary.
And we'll see you next week.
Next time.